Now, the Jagersfontein community is patiently waiting this afternoon for the visit of President Cyril Ramaphosa following those chaotic scenes after the walls of a local dam burst in that Free State town. Now, 3 people have lost their lives while dozens were injured and displaced as numerous homes were washed away as the water stormed through the area. eNCA reporter Manqoba Mchunu is on the ground. Let's go live to him now in Jagersfontein. Good afternoon again, Manqoba. Any idea yet where is Cyril Ramaphosa, the president?
Well, Pradan, we're patiently waiting here, and in fact we have been told by one of his security detail that in fact he's not far from here. We understand that he has landed here in the Free State and he will be coming here shortly just to try and perhaps get a sense of the devastation that happened here and really what's behind what has happened here in this particular town. Of course, there's quite a lot of destruction, Pradan. We went to some of the areas that have been affected, Charlesville, where we saw houses that have been totally destroyed. We saw vehicles that are washed away and pets that are also in distress. We saw the SPCA also, being on the ground trying to rescue some of those animals. But we do understand, Praden, that when the president does arrive here, he's going to arrive here at this particular site where the Joint Operations Center is being held by the province. We recall that, of course, there are national disaster management teams as well as provincial disaster management teams that are here assessing the situation, assessing the impact on the ground, and also, working alongside some of the search and rescue to try and assist those in distress. So he will be coming here to get a briefing from the JOC as far as those operations are concerned. But we also understand that he will then proceed inside this hospital, which is Diamond Hospital, where some of those who survived have been taken in. We do understand that over 30 people are currently here in this hospital, and he'll be visiting some of those patients before then proceeding to a community engagement which will be held in another area of Forest Smith, which is not far from here. And this is where we understand, but then, that some of those displaced residents are currently being housed. There are over 300 people that have been displaced and over 200 households that have been affected.
Now, responsibility-wise, what are you hearing on the ground? Earlier, you were speaking to the local residents. They were telling you that they are holding the mining company responsible for this disaster.
Indeed, Pradan. In fact, as far as community members are concerned, they are saying that the mine that is responsible for this particular, operations that are taking place here, or the development group or the consortium that we understand had been, appointed. They bought the mine from De Beers in 2010, and they had been operating here in this particular mine, up until we understand they'd made again another sale to another company in Dubai, but those details yet are not confirmed. So there's been a lot of finger pointing as to who really should be held accountable. But what community members here are saying is that they believe that the mine should be held accountable, because they're saying, Pretend, that they have been holding various protests. They have been taking to the streets over the past couple of years, of course, over issues of concern around the safety of the mine, around the water levels at this mine. And they're saying that all of those protests and all of those, pleas for, an intervention as far as that is concerned have fallen on deaf ears. They're saying that they've marched and raised this concern as far as the Department of Mineral and Resources. And so they're saying that they want to see this particular mine being held responsible. Of course, at this particular point, the mine has insisted that it will assist as far as, investigations are concerned. They are going to cooperate with those investigations. But at this point, Pradan, it's still unclear as to who really has the ownership of that particular mine. Yesterday, the Minister of Mineral Resources saying that as far as they are concerned, it is De Beers that is responsible for this mine. So I think we're going to get more clarity as soon as the minister is here as to who really was running operations in this mine. But some of the allegations coming off from the community members also is that there has been illegal mining that has been taking place in that mine. And in fact, they met just about an hour ago, but then saying that they are going to open a case with the police here in the area to investigate these claims, because they say that these are issues that have long been raised and issues that have simply not been addressed.
So at this stage, the president is still being awaited at the Joint Operations Center there. Do we know that he'll be having a meeting there when he gets to get an update about what is the state of play up to now?
Indeed, Prajan, we're told that when the president does arrive here, he will be briefed as far as some of those interventions are concerned. He will then head off to that community meeting where he will address the residents on some of the issues and perhaps get a sense of really what they are saying and some of the frustrations that they have been raising over the years. So we do understand that he won't be staying here for long, though, but we do understand that in a short while he would be making his way here, where he will be meeting with those teams that are here, with some of the officials from government that are here, just to get an update on what really happened on the ground and perhaps a way forward as to how this situation will then be dealt with going forward.
Thank you very much, Manqoba Mchunu, on the ground in Jagersfontein there, outside the local Joint Operations Center there, next the police station and next the hospital there in the same area, in the small town of Jagersfontein in the Free State. Well, they're waiting for the arrival there, where Manqoba is any time now, of President Ramaphosa.